Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Today I'm in Chester, South Carolina. I'm at 655 Center Street. We have a brick home on a corner lot. It appears to me that maybe somebody wasn't living here and somebody decided they wanted to be nosy and kicked in the door and scattered their stuff all through the house. And our seller has not trashed it out, and it's possible they may, but I'm not going to guarantee it. So come out here on the inspection day, which is the day before the auction ends, and if everything's here, it comes with the house. If it's gone when I put up the signs, I will take some new pictures. But it's a pretty decent house. I've looked it through. If you can get past the debris, I think you're going to find this to be a good house. It's an absolute auction, sells to the highest bidder regardless of price. So let's head inside and take a look at it. Okay, it's raining pretty good, and so I'm in the carport. That's why I started here instead of standing in the yard like I normally do. Let's just look at this one room right quick. It usually calls this utility room. I'm going to call it the storage room because it's got storage in it. And it is loaded. I don't know whether this will be trashed out or not, but I did want to show you there's a water heater. Everything's there, and I'm going to lock that door and move along with it. All right, up the steps in the kitchen. I'm going to walk across to the dining area. All right, now we can see the cabinet doors are open. I didn't even try to clean up anything. Sometimes they'll send a crew out here. This is USDA, and sometimes they don't. It's they've got a lot going on, and I'm sure some falls through the cracks. But it appeared to me the door's been kicked in, and that's what it appeared to me. Somebody was living here, maybe moved or passed away or whatever, and that happened. This floor, you probably want to replace it, but I think you can salvage the cabinets. And the ceiling looks fairly good in here. I don't see a lot of problems, maybe a light fixture or something. So not too bad a shape. I think it's going to be a good house for somebody. And as I said, the tire plant coming, there's going to be housing, going to be in demand. All right, this is the living room, family room. That's the front door. That's why I didn't come in the front door. You know, the walls in here had a few pictures hung on them. You'll have to prep that. But other than that, it looks pretty good. And the ceiling looks fine in here. There's a light fixture, missing a few of those globes and things. But I think just prep and paint this room, and probably if it was me, you might could clean this carpet, but I think I'll just get a new carpet, make it pop, and look a little better. But it's a nice house. It's solid. The doors aren't tore up over there, so it looks pretty good. All right, this is the hallway, and it looks like to me, when we get back there, I'll show you, it looks like somebody stepped on a chair, stepped on the TV, and crawled up in the attic and fell through. That's the only place I can find in the ceiling anywhere. So that's what all this insulation is doing on the floor. It came from that area. But the walls here, prep them and paint them, I think they'll be fine. This little utility room door is fine. All right, this is a bedroom, and I'm sorry I can't get around the bedrooms, but I'm not going to walk on all that debris. But again, what I can see from here, the walls look fine. Just to prep them up a little bit with some mud. Ceiling looks fine. You're probably going to need some light fixtures throughout the house, so that'll be pretty good. And I'm looking at the doors. They look to be intact. I think somebody took care of this house. And from some of the tax records, it looked like maybe they probably got to the point they passed away, and maybe the family wasn't here and somebody broke in. I don't know that to be a fact, but that's what I'm thinking. All right, this is our bathroom, one bath. The vanity looks good. The tub over there, I can't walk across this debris. I really can't see the floor that well, but what I can see looks okay. And then your ceiling looks fine. And I'm looking here, you also have your utility, your washer and dryer here, and they're in the house. So if they're here when the auction closes, I guess they'll go with the house, but they're not guaranteed to be here or anything. Who knows? I've seen a few pennies laying around. Maybe you'll find a few dollars. All right, let's look at another bedroom, and I'm gonna give you another look at that hole while I'm backing up. But there it is. Just nuts, but that's the way it goes. This was a good house. All right, now the door to this bedroom has got a few holes in it, so you might have to use a little Bondo. This room, the walls look fine in here. Need a little prep work on them here and there. The ceiling looks okay. There's some furniture in here. And it's got that same carpet throughout, and so if you're going to put in new carpet, that would be the place. I'm going to turn this in on my report, and it hasn't been trashed, but we'll see what happens. All right, this is the other bedroom. This will be the third bedroom. It's on the front right of the house. These doors, one's scratched up a little bit. I don't know what some people do. They may paint them or something, but the ceiling looks fine in here. And again, we have that same carpet, but this is not filthy, dirty carpet. This is possibly cleanable carpet in this house. I'll let you make that determination. I'm certainly not a carpet cleaner. All right, it's raining, but we're going to use the umbrella. We'll head outside, and let's see what the outside looks like. Okay, I'm looking at the front of the house. It looks like they did trim the bushes or shrubs, but it looks like the trim work could use some touching up. Maybe a couple of boards could be replaced, and some paint. You know, the shutters don't look that bad. Maybe trim back these shrubs too. Looks like they have some honeysuckle in them, but there's not much maintenance to a brick house. Trim, paint, make it look nice. Looks like a few manufactured homes here on this little cul-de-sac or circle around behind us. This is the backyard. Nice and level. Still a few little pieces of trim work need to be replaced. This is our HVAC unit, which you don't see. You just see the concrete pad and it's gone. So that'll be a replacement item. And maybe cut this pine tree back a little bit so it won't rub on the corner of the house. Other than that, I don't see a whole lot out here to cause any difficulties. You'll have to fix that door frame, of course, where that door will lock, but that's not much. A couple of boards to do that. And maybe paint the trim. All right, this is an absolute auction. And this property will be sold highest bidder regardless of price. All right, that's going to finish up our little tour here at Center Road. Now, when I was in town, it said Center Street, but my records say Center Road, and we're out from town just a little bit, maybe a couple, 2 or 3 miles. Anyway, I want to point out something about Chester County. I've sold a lot of houses over here, and it has struggled. But let me tell you what's happening. They're putting in a new tire plant, and houses are going to be in demand. They're going to hire workers, they're going to hire construction workers, and people are going to need a place to live. And so I think Chester's in for an enlightening time, real estate-wise, from this tire plant and all the suppliers and things that'll go with it, and the other the places that the workers will visit when they're here and when they move here to work permanently in the plant. So I'm excited about Chester. We have 6 houses here, and we're going to sell them all at absolute auction. All right, before I go, 1 or 2 things I want to remind you about. Read the contract package. Has a lot of information in it, answers all your questions. These are the documents you're going to sign when you buy the house. Tells you about the down payment, how much money to have, that kind of thing, and it's as is. There's no contingencies or anything like that. If you have problems, need clarification, have additional questions, call our office. We're there to help you. That's our job, and we want to help. We want this to be a very smooth transaction. We want everything to go like clockwork, and let's get her done, as they say. All right, before I leave, one last time, it's an online-only auction. Nobody will be here at the premises to take your bid. You must be on the internet. And the address is terryhowe.com. That's the place to be. That's the place to buy. I appreciate you looking at the video. I hope you found it helpful. You'll, if you can look past the debris, you'll see this is a pretty good house. All right, let's move on inside, move on to the next house, and I'll see you there.